So I've seen some questions about this lately, and I think it is actually a good topic of discussion. What is in fact Shiba Inu's utility? Okay, a lot of people look for utility. I like utility in the ecosystem. I get it, right? And we know that with the launch of Shibarium, there is in fact utility for several other coins. Bone is obviously going to be the gas token for Shibarium. Leash is going to be a reward token. So then that leaves Shiba Inu. What benefit does Shiba Inu serve? Obviously, we know that Shiba Inu is in fact spendable. You can use it in many different crypto payment networks. So that's kind of a niche market that it's utilized in. There may be some sort of utility in the metaverse. We don't know quite yet. Obviously, we'll get a little bit more information on that as we do get closer. But I think the biggest utility and the most important one that people are missing is a store of value. Now, you may look at, this price right now and say, what do you mean? It's 90% down from the all-time high. The price hasn't really been moving. You got to realize Shibarium hasn't launched yet. Okay, we haven't gotten to this point where Shiba Inu is in fact hyper deflationary. Okay, that's a very key point here. When you look at all these other coins, throughout the top 20, throughout most of the ecosystem, none of them are going to have the very unique tokenomics that Shiba Inu has. You got to remember that when Shibarium launches, each transaction has essentially a buy and burn function. It's going to be, swapping Bone into Shiba Inu, and then it is going to subsequently be burned and never to come back to the supply. As the supply begins to reduce, the scarcity of Shiba Inu continues to rise, helping hold up the value. The buys, they help hold up the value. Okay, you guys see how this can snowball pretty quickly? And when we look at some of the projections that we've seen, like from Shib Lucy, for example, 5 trillion tokens per month, you can see that this support is there. Okay. I'm not saying that in bear market cycles, we won't go through pullbacks, because pullbacks are in fact in the game. But at the same time, if the volume on Shibarium stays high, if the interest in Shiba Inu stays high, if you continue to form all these partnerships, the rate at which it pulls back may surprise you. It may not correct as much as you think. In fact, we may only go through, 50% corrections, 60% corrections. We don't know. This is kind of a big unknown at this time, but it may become one of the best, if not the best, store of value in the crypto space. Okay, there are some other ones where you can earn high rewards, and this isn't necessarily that. This is something completely different. It's a new thing that you're not seeing, and a lot of coins that have like a burn tax and stuff like that. You've seen coins like those that just simply don't do well because there's no incentive to pull this percentage out of your bag every time you buy and sell, right? But with it being built into the gas fee, that's something completely different, okay? That's where the true utility for Shiba Inu, I truly believe, lies. And who would have thought that a coin that started out as a meme coin that, didn't really have any direction at the start could become essentially the best store of value in the crypto space. So that's the true utility that I see from Shiba Inu as we move into the future. Obviously, it's not here quite yet, but when Shibarium kicks off, when we do start to see that usage, when we see all these projects built, this is where the true potential lies for Shiba Inu. So I appreciate you guys. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you think it can become the best store of value in the space, but hope you have a great start to your week, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.